The NFL season is back, so let's get into the picks for these first Hall of Fame game. Stay tuned to hear all the picks we have in this one, and join up in the Dynamo Discord right now. You can get in here for free, get in here, talk about everything we got going on right now. MLB, WNBA is a lot of the chat. See what people are liking, see what they're not liking, see what they think about some of your picks. So get in the Discord. And today we're offering 25% off if you want to get in the VIP sections of the Discord, which gives you access to daily picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers in all sports. You could see just yesterday one of the members hitting this massive slip 30 to win 180 using one of our cappers Volo picks. This is the kind of stuff we're posting here. So you can see Volo posting his daily picks, went 4-1 yesterday. A couple days before that went 3-1 with his picks. Day before that another 4-1 day and another 4-2 day, with a couple days before that a massive hit on parlay play that has higher payouts than Prizepicks. Click the top link. Definitely get in here on the free sections. You're just going to scroll down and go to free access, or you can get in for less than $1 per day on the monthly. It's actually even way less than that with the code right now for 25% off, or the weekly. So click whatever you want and join. And it's a great time to get in right now for the VIP for the picks, because we do have this coupon so you can get 25% off. Get in here at a great price. We're going to post a ton of preseason picks, but we've been crushing WNBA and MLB. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord. Definitely get in there in the free sections with the link down below, but also make sure to check out VIP, because we do have that promo code going, and we've absolutely been crushing it in there. Access to all my picks and a ton of other cappers we have in there posting. So now let's get into the picks for this one. For the first one, I'm going to Trey Lance over on his pass yards at 119.5. Somewhat of a high line for a preseason game for a quarterback, because they normally play a quarter, maybe a quarter and a half. But in this game, it's already been said, it's been announced that Trey Lance is going to play a full half plus at least one more series in the third quarter. That's what the coach, Jim Harbaugh, has said already publicly. So I think this is going to be a good spot, good game for Trey Lance to show what he can do. Apparently he's been playing extremely well so far in their training camp. Hopefully finally has figured it out as an accurate passer, and I think that's what he wants to show in this game. That's what the Chargers want him to show, more so than his rushing ability, even though if he does get out for 3, 4, maybe even 5 runs here, he's probably going to hit his rush line as well, and his rush is at 27.5, which I don't mind either, but I like going to the pass here at 119.5 just because he's going to play so much, and he'll actually throw for a decent amount of yards when he's in there. So you could see in 2021, in these games that he was starting, 249 yards, 192 yards, and then this one against Seattle, played half the game, maybe less than half in this one, and that was after Jimmy G got benched or hurt. I can't even remember, back in 2021, but still was able to get over 120 yards in this game. So 3 for 3 really when you're looking at it. And then in 2022, he hit it in the first game in an absolutely terrible environment in pouring rain. I actually remember this game, and then broke his leg in the second game. 2023 didn't play. 2024, he played one game at the end of the year, 3 for 244 yards. So it's not like he's a slouch here who can't throw for big yardage amounts. And we've seen basically every game that he's played in at least a half, he has hit this one and can even smash this line. So I do like going to Trey Lance here for the first one, just because he's supposed to play over a half and can actually put up some decent passing numbers. All right, and for the next one, I'm going to DJ Uiagalelei. He obviously struggled basically everywhere he went in college, but he has a massive arm, and in the NFL, in a different system, I think it could be a different story here. With Trey Lance playing a half in one series, DJ Uiagalelei is going to play almost an entire half of football, and he needs just 69 pass yards to hit this. And I think he can easily do that in that amount of time. You really just need a couple big plays here and then a few checkdowns, and he's there in basically an entire half of football almost. So I do like going to both quarterbacks here. I just think 68.5 is an extremely low line for basically playing almost an entire half of football. You know, if you're getting 69 yards per half, that's less than 140 yards for the game passing, and he's basically going to play a whole half. So I do like going to him here just because he's going to play so much, and I think this line is way too low, and for some reason it's kind of baked in here that he's not going to play that much in the game, but I really think he's going to play a good amount. And Trey Lance, from everything I've seen, is just booked in for the first full half in one series. So I do like going to both quarterbacks here. I think too low of lines on both these guys because they're going to be playing a ton. I've heard Trey Lance is playing extremely well, and then DJ just with a really low line here, so I do like both of them. And if you guys are just playing on Prizepicks, you got to be on Parlay Play too. I play over here even more than Prizepicks now because the payouts are just way higher. You can see today we have these MLB lines that are the exact same lines on Prizepicks, but for 3 picks on Prizepicks, you're getting a 6x multiplier. Over here with these is almost a 7.6x multiplier. We're not even using the payout boost, like you could take a lower line and get a boost for Logan Webb. We're not even doing that. This is just straight lines. Almost a 7.6x. It's a crazy difference. You're just going to win more for playing the same exact stuff on Parlay Play. It's absolutely a no-brainer. Plus, with the link down below, you can join and get $5 free. You don't even have to deposit, and you could try it out. So definitely try them out at least, and you can actually win real money without even depositing, but you're going to want to deposit because it's a 100% deposit match, so you can start with a massive bankroll over there. So check them out with that link down below. It's absolutely no-brainer to be playing on Parlay Play. Like I said, I play over there more than Prizepicks. I really just play on Prizepicks when it's a promos. Okay, for the next one, looking at Hendon Hooker, and we're just going to go 3 straight overs on the pass yards here at 99.5. I see him at the rush yards at 18.5, and honestly, I didn't think Hendon Hooker was a runner. In the 3 preseason games that he played in last year that we're going to look at, he had some big rushing totals, but I really just think that they want him to sit back there and be more of a pocket passer, like similar to Jared Goff, and play that style of football, and they really want to get a good look at him to make sure that he can actually be their QB2, their direct backup quarterback. So I think they want a great look at him in preseason, make sure he can deliver the ball like Jared Goff, who has massive yardage games all the time. And I think you're going to see that from Hooker in this first game. He really needs to show his stuff. And I think playing at least a half of football, they're only going with Hooker and Kyle Allen in this game. And I think Hooker can maybe even go into the third, similar to Trey Lance. Especially if he doesn't get a ton of opportunities in the first half. I think he could go into the third to kind of show more of his stuff here. But even for a half of football, a guy like Hendon Hooker, who was throwing, 300-yard games like every single week in college, which now was like 2 or 3 years ago for Hooker because he's been in the league for a while, I think an extremely low line for how much he's going to play. And like I said, I was considering taking the under on rush yards because I didn't know that he was that big of a runner, but we can look at preseason games from last year. So we can see in this one, he played less than a half of football. A terrible game, just 36 rush yards here, only 9 attempts, but did run for 34 yards. So if you want to take a look at the rush yards, I think kind of interesting as well for him and both Trey Lance, actually. And then you could see another game. This one, again, Sudfield played more than him and got 27 pass attempts, where Hooker only got 15, but completed 12 of them for 150 yards. And I want to say he probably played less than half of football in this game as well because Sudfield almost doubled his passing attempts. But then Hooker did run 5 times in this game. So he will carry the ball, but only managed 11 yards. And then in the next game, he played over a half of football and was able to get there with 114 yards. I think similar to what we could see. And he carried the ball 10 times for 93 yards. So, the more I look at it, the rushing looks pretty good as well for Hooker. But I like going to the passing because I think he's just going to have a big day passing, and that one seems a little safer to me. And football season is here now, so lock into the Dynamo Discord. You can get in here and chat about what's going on. This is our MLB channel. You can see a ton of people posting in here about picks they're liking, different stats, just betting in general. So definitely get into the free channels, but we also have a VIP part of the Discord where you can get in and get all my picks daily, plus a bunch of other cappers we have in here. You can see just yesterday, one of our cappers, Volo, cashing out a guy in the VIP $30 to win 180 with his plays. And this is the kind of stuff we're posting. So Volo, one of our cappers in here, has been on fire. 4-1 yesterday with his picks. A couple days before that went 3-1. Day before that, another 4-1 day, and the day before that, 4-2. Few days before that, posting and hitting a massive one on parlay play. Like I said, payouts are higher over here, so $10 to win almost 70. Click the top link, you can get over in here and you could join just in the free access or pick the monthly and the weekly. And it's a great time right now because we do have the code going. So just type in W25 and apply. You're going to get in at a great price. It's less than $1 per day, even way less on the monthly with the coupon. So check it out, no brainer. You guys saw the big wins. Look inside our channel. And you can also join up in the free channels to chat. So we'll see you guys in the Discord. But also make sure to play on Parlay Play. You're going to be a way more profitable, better. You can see a 7.5x with these 3 plays that are over on Prizepicks. Same exact lines, but you're getting just a 6x multiplier. This is a 7.5. Massive difference. You're going to win more for playing the same stuff. Plus, they offer $5 free when you use the link down below. You don't even have to deposit, and you could try it out completely for free. But you're going to want to deposit because they match your deposit 100%. So you can start with a massive bankroll over here and just win more for playing the same stuff. Check them out, and we'll see you guys over in the Discord.